Congratulations to Wake and Tom and his team. They've got a great ball club. I think that they're, they've had a great year. They're going to make a good run out in Omaha, and they got a very good club. They got a very deep pitching staff. As you saw today, they can really swing the bat. Very proud of our guys. Very proud of our team. I've done this a long time, and I've never been more proud of a group of individuals than I am of this group. I think that they are everything that is good about college athletics. I think they are everything that is good about just the world today, and what they've shown and the character they've shown and the resilience they've shown in these past couple months, I think serve as a great example to hopefully a lot of people, but I know our fans, the kids that watch us play. My son is 8 years old, and I'm so glad that he got to see these guys, right? And how they handled every reason to feel sorry for themselves, every reason to kind of, I don't want to say quit, but like every reason to just kind of have the woe is me. And they didn't. Every time something happened, they jumped right back up and they kept pushing forward and they kept pushing forward. And it's a really good baseball team. It's a really good baseball team. And it's also a great story of character and resilience. And it starts with the older guys on our team. These two right here, Tommy, Garrett McMillan, Jacob McNary. I could go on and on about the players that we have, their character, how hard they work, how they go about their business. I told them all that, just like I told you, I've never been more proud of a group, and I just thank them for letting me come on this run with them, because they've made me a better coach, just getting to be a part of it. And I'm so proud of all of them. I love coaching this team. We all love this university, and it's been a fun ride. It's always hard when it comes to an end. It's always hard when it comes to an end, but I can't say enough about these guys and the rest of our team. And
we'll start here on the left.
Yeah, Drew, I'll start with you. Just a kid from Bruton. You've said it before, you grew up an Auburn fan. You got flipped over to the other side. You've been here for 5 years now. You came back, chasing this goal. What have these 5 years been like for you wearing that A?
And it means so much. I'm not even going to be able to get into all of it, but I'll just say this. I'm so thankful to God for the opportunity to just be able to play here and to be able to play on a team like this, full of this group of guys. I love every single one of them, and they mean so much to me. This coaching staff, the university, just everything about it, just the amount of growth, the amount of pain and resilience that you have to build, playing here for 5 years. I'm just thankful to the university for making it. I feel like I've grown as a person since I've been here, and so I'm forever thankful for that.
Jim, San Diego, California, much different. You could have gone and played a lot of baseball schools, a lot of different places. You chose Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and over these last 4 years, you kind of become one of the faces of the program. What is, just kind of similar to him, what has being that guy for the last 4 years meant to you?
Well, honestly, I didn't really have that many other options. I had one other offer at a high school, and I was going to go to a JUCO, but I really want to play in the SEC. And I got really lucky that coaching staff here took a chance on me, and I'm really appreciative of them for allowing me to play and giving me a bunch of opportunities. And like kind of what Drew was saying, like I can't really put it into words, but like I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to get to play with like my best friends. But it's not even just like the team, like he was saying, it's like the sporting staff and everything. Like I became pretty good friends with pretty much everyone that was around the program, and they're like the greatest people I've ever met. You walk around the corner anywhere in our stadium, there's a friendly face to have a good conversation with. And I mean, I used to get asked like if I'd get homesick, being however many 30 hours away from home or whatever it is, but it's pretty much impossible to here, just because like everyone here is family. Everyone's looking after you and checking on you. This is a place I can for sure call home for the rest of my life.
Front row, right? For both players, you guys, you and your teammates a lot over the last couple of weeks. It's kind of about the impact JJ's made on the group, coming in as the head coach. Obviously, he was around before, but in a different role. In totalities, kind of what can you say about the job he's done and kind of the impact he had on you guys during this run?
He couldn't have done any more perfect of a job. And I can say that honestly, that I would go to war for this guy. I've loved the time that I've got to spend playing for him. And I hope that somebody will give him a shot somewhere else because they will not regret it. He's a great dude, great coach, just great all around. And I really enjoyed having him.
I mean, we were in as you can imagine, quite a big pickle. And from literally the first day, he stepped up and was just a perfect leader. Kept everyone on the right line. Made sure everyone was like aware of the goal. Never let anyone get too far away from that. And even like, I try to be as steady as possible, but sometimes during games and whatever, if like I get a little too emotional or out of line, he's the first guy that's able to bring me back. I can't say enough about him. I'm a little upset I didn't get to spend more time around him, my time here. But I know for a fact that I'll stay in touch with you. Maybe a little too much, but I hope so. Yeah. But yeah, we don't get here without him.
Yes.
And that's for sure.
That's a quick follow-up on that. Player, you think you've done enough to earn an opportunity to take away that interim tag here in Alabama?
I don't get to make any hiring decisions, but if I did, I promise you this would be my guy. I'll say that.
I don't think you can do any more.
From our left.
Yeah, Drew, you came in 2019, Alabama wins 7 conference games. Jim, you came in the next year, didn't even get to play a conference game. Obviously, the COVID thing happened. The program wasn't in a great spot when you both came in and the other veteran guys on the team. How do you guys feel like you've done growing the program from, like I said, 7 conference wins to now 2 wins away from Omaha?
See, that's a long, hard ride. It's a tough conference and it's just relentless all the time. Once you think you may have taken that next step, you just get hit right in the mouth. And it's just that constant battle of just back and forth. You hit in the mouth, get back up. And, our goal is to go to Omaha this year. And we came up 2 wins short of that. But I know the work that we put in. And that's all you can control at the end of the day. You can't control outcomes, but we control the work that we put in, and I can hang my hat on that.
Who are the TV cameras back up?
Coach, clearly not the finish of the year that you guys wanted, but any way you look at it, it's a historic year for the program and everything you guys were able to do. What are the things you're going to remember most about this year, and how much would it mean to you to be able to come back with the team next year?
I think there's probably going to be a lot of time for reflecting, and I'm sure there'll be some things that pop up, but the last 6 weeks or so, there's probably a lot of memorable moments that'll come up as we go through. Like Drew said, it's not the end we wanted. Our goal was to end in, was to be in Omaha. And we came up a couple wins short, but to get to see these guys, the way they responded in the face of adversity. Like I said, I just couldn't be more proud of what they did. But yeah, we didn't, it's not the finish we want. So proud of them and how they handled everything to get us to where we are right now.
What would it mean to you to be able to come back?
I would love to come back. I love this university. I love these players. I love the guys that are here. And I love coaching this team. I love all of them. So, I would love to come back.
Go front or right? Yes, JJ, kind of similarly to that, every coach wants to earn the trust of his players. What does it mean to you to kind of hear this kind of word that the players have shared about you and kind of the impact that you've had on them this season?
They probably say nice stuff. People sit there. Yeah, it's, we work hard as a group every single day, right? And they've probably heard me say this before, but you got to prove yourself every day in this game. As a player, as a coach, you got to show up every day and you got to work and you got to prove yourself. And so these guys do that. And they give us everything they have all the time, you know. And as a coach, you do the same thing. You give them everything you have all the time. They deserve that. And I know I've probably made more than my fair share of mistakes. I've probably made plenty of mistakes today. But the one thing I know is that they get everything that I have all the time, because that's what they give me. And I think when you do that, it's easy to have mutual trust with each other.
We'll go front row middle left.
For all three of you, just the momentum you guys have sustained over the last 8 weeks or so, and you guys being seniors and sort of the impact you guys are leaving here on this university, what do you think that means for the future of Alabama baseball and sort of just your impact here, your footprint?
Yes, you guys.
I mean, I think it's everyone's dream to go to Omaha. And we've proven that, like, I still, like, regardless of the outcome today, I believe we belong in Omaha. It's just like the way baseball works. Sometimes we didn't get there, but like, everyone wants to go to Omaha and especially be on a team that's like really, really close knit and having fun together. And like, this is a spot to do it. I mean, the way that they run the team, it's like, it's literally just a family. That's why I like, sucks that we didn't get there, because I would love to see or just be able to play baseball with these guys a little bit longer. But just you couldn't ask for a better situation in Alabama. So I hope that everyone out there sees that, and obviously the program will continue to grow. But yeah, I mean, it's good.
Yeah, I think, yeah, just what these guys have done, we have a good group of young guys that'll be back here next year, you know, some really talented young players. And now those guys have gotten to see what it's like, right? They've seen what these guys do. They see how these guys go about their business every day. And to get to this point, I think they know a little bit more about what to expect in the postseason. And they know what it takes from the upperclassmen to lead. These guys have led by example. And so, yeah, I mean, everything kind of goes in stages, and to be able to get to this point, I think you get to this point next year and it's a little bit of been there, done that, you know, they've already got to this point before, you know. So I think you could tell this weekend it was an emotional weekend, right? We knew we were 2 wins away from our goal, and everybody was really fired up and everybody really emotional, you know, you could kind of feel that. And, I think this time next year or two, a year from now, whatever, when this next group gets back to this point, you know, they probably feel a little bit more like, yeah, okay, we've been here, we know what to expect, you know.
Right. This the players as well as they're to say about the year Colby's had. It's kind of like when at the beginning of the year, obviously he was freshman coming in, and you'd expect anything close to what we got.
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching the first week, and I think I told him in the second week, I was like, I think if you would be my pick for a freshman, SEC freshman of the year. And he did not disappoint. I didn't think he was going to hit. I mean, he hit 25 home runs. I mean, nobody expects that. I thought he may hit, 15. But holy crap, hitting 25 home runs. That's unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, beyond the performance aspect that everybody sees, we got to see how hard of a worker and how great of a teammate and just how great of a guy Colby is. And that is what has produced the results. And I don't see that changing anytime soon.
I mean, I love that kid. He absolutely cracks me up sometimes in the field. And like, no, I wouldn't have guessed that he would have hit 25 home runs. That's just an outrageous number. But if anyone's gonna do it, it's probably him. Yeah, like Drew said, like he earned it. Like it wasn't just a fluke year. Like that kid deserved everything that happened to him. And again, like Drew said, it will continue to happen. He's got the right attitude. He's got the right mentals. He's just a special kid.
Anything else from the group? Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you guys.
Just want to let you know that everything has the first question, but that guys, we got those two questions. Let's do it on this. So let's see out. And that's